Hello and thank you for joining. In this video I'm going to go through the specific code in the progress bar macro. So this is everything that's in there. If you want to copy any of this, you can go ahead and pause the video here real quick and copy this, but I'm going to summarize it real quick and then I'm going to debug it so we can kind of go through step by step. So when you click this button, it's going to activate the user form. And when the user form activates, it's going to call a particular sub called CoinFlip. And CoinFlip has a completely arbitrary number. This number here, it's 5 million. It's going to do something 5 million times, and every time it's 1% of the way through, it's going to update the progress bar by calling this sub here. But this part here is what you would replace if you were to fit this into your macro, and it could be a totally variable number. So for example, let's say you're trying to concatenate a certain number of rows and it could change every single time. You could set this to vary each time you run it, but I'll go into that in another video. But basically it's going to call CoinFlip. Every time it's 1% of the way through, it's going to call the sub that updates the progress bar, and this is the progress bar here. So I'm going to start with a breakpoint here and a breakpoint here, and then we're going to start the macro. So I'm going to press the F8 key, and now it's showing the progress bar. So it's going to start at CoinFlip, and it's going to go through here, and it's basically just flipping a coin, and every 50,000 times it's going to call this update progress bar. So I'll hit the F5 key to go there sooner, and you'll see it'll update it right here. So if I hit the F5 key a bunch of times, it's going to keep going back to the part where it's updating the progress bar, and every time I hit F5, it's going to show that it updated. And if I remove this breakpoint and hit F5 and let it finish, it'll just keep going. It's going to take longer because I put so many breakpoints in there. In the last video it only took about 4.5 seconds, but that's all the code in a nutshell. So once again, if you want to copy it, you can pause the video right here and feel free to do so.